This episode is brought to you by Domain.com. Son of a beach! I'm about to tell you a sad whale of a tale. Hey everyone, Julia here for DNews. Recently, over 200 whales washed up on a beach in New Zealand. They face injury and death from dehydration. Unfortunately, almost 20 died, and the rescuers have to wait until high tide to try again to rescue the rest. So why does this happen? Well, it seems beachings aren't a new thing. There's evidence of mass beachings going back to Aristotle. He said it's not known why they sometimes run aground on the seashore, for it is asserted that this happens rather frequently when the fancy takes them and without any apparent reason. Well, scientists think they have a few reasons. One idea suggests that maybe whales catch prey and accidentally get caught up in the tide, yet this theory doesn't hold much water. Too many whales end up on a beach with an empty stomach, and deep-sea whales are more likely to strand themselves than those who spend time closer to shore, like orcas. Maybe they're just following their friends. Whales are incredibly social creatures. Perhaps one whale is sick or injured and heads to shallow waters to take refuge. Perhaps the tide comes in and the whale winds up on a beach. The other animals hear its distress calls and come to the rescue, but they get stranded themselves. Another reason for beachings might be toxic algae. A study published in the Proceedings of the Royal Society B found repeated ancient beachings dating 6 to 9 million years ago. To explain the repeated nature of the event, they looked to a current explanation: toxic algae blooms called red tides. This contributed to their death and washing up of humpback whales on the coast of Cape Cod in the 80s. Another idea of repeated stranding spots links the coastline to the deaths. Researchers from the University of Western Australia think whales' echolocation can't see gentle sloping shores, and sometimes rough winds or surf scramble the echolocation too. One theory blames us. Evidence of sonar causing beaching started gathering in 2000 when a sonar test by the US Navy killed 17 whales. A medical exam showed the sonar was so loud it triggered massive bleeding around their ears. Other exams and other beachings showed a kind of decompression sickness, just like the bends in humans. A 2008 stranding of 100 melon-headed whales on a beach in Madagascar was caused by a high-frequency mapping sonar system. The animals probably tried to avoid the weird sound, so they moved into an unfamiliar and, as it turned out, unsafe area. Well, why don't you check out this video over here on how algae kills whales? But before you do, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons and keep coming back for new episodes every day of the week.